2 years ago, I was completely broke and feeling sad about everything that was happening around my life. I couldn't pay my rent, I really struggled with getting food, and all of this was because of how society had programmed me how to think. Society told me to go to university, get a degree, and I will finally get a job that will, of course, make me happy and successful in life. But we all know that is not the truth in today's age. So I made up my mind to stop listening to the society, which of course had failed me, to now go and seek the truth by myself. Since then, I have never regretted any single day of my life. Today, I make a good amount of money and also I live a very happy life, a life that I chose for myself, not what the society had promised but failed me. In this video, I'm going to share with you 8 things that made me successful and happy because I know they will also help you. But first of all, let's begin with 8 things you shouldn't be doing, especially if you are in your 20s. Number 1, don't stay in fake friendship. It's funny how many people are still stuck in friendships that no longer serve them. Many people are afraid to make the hard decision of leaving the relationship because maybe they fear they are going to be judged, or maybe they are going to feel like they have, or like wameumiza the other party. But the truth is, the more you continue staying in that fake friendship, the more they are dragging you down. Fake friends will never want you to be successful. They will never want to see you working on yourself. They even don't want you to become better than them. That's why if you keep on staying in fake friendship, you are really wasting your time. And you have to make that hard decision of leaving that friendship. Number 2 is stop comparing yourself online. Everything online is fake. Even though they call it reality shows, vitu zote online ni fake. Hii ni kitu wenye mtu huwa na plan before awashe camera, anaifilm, ndi at least ikae fiti kukuwa consumed by the online community. That is not the kind of life they live on a daily basis. But the problem is, many people have bought into those ideas, like wase wengi wako na pressure sana. Wana feel that that person is ahead of them. That person ameprogress na mimi niko nyuma. All of that is a lie. Everything on social media is a lie. Stop comparing yourself online, otherwise you're just wasting your time. Which of course leads me to point number 3. Stop spending money trying to look rich. It's high time wase waelewe that in this life, like, nobody cares. You are trying to waste money trying to please people who actually don't care. Watakuona tu hivi, watakusifu, utadhani wanajali. No. As soon as you are out of sight, they just don't care. I want you to treat money as energy because it is. If you yourself, you can't waste your energy trying to do things of no value, the same case to your money. Usijaribu kuwaste pesa zako ukizitumia for things of no value, like trying to look rich for people who don't even care in the first place. Next point is stop ignoring your mental health. Out of sight, out of mind. The fact that hatuoni akili yetu ndo huwa tunaitharau, but our minds are even more important than our physical body. Huwa tunaspend pesa mingi tukinunua nguo, tukijaribu kufurahisha mwili, tukinunua chakula mzuri mzuri, but we often ignore our mental health. And that's why unapatanga wase wako depressed, unapatanga like people are just living a sad life simply because they ignored their mental health. Next point is stop rushing relationships. Mi sijui watu wako na haraka ya kwenda wapi. Inafaa muelewe that times are really changing. The economy of today is a little bit harder. Kitambo like 100 years ago ulikuwa unapata that mwanaume ako 22 years na ako na mtoto, because life was a little bit cheaper and it was more of communal. But siku hizi every man for himself, God for us all. Like wase wamekuwa selfish sana. We are living in a capitalist society whereby nobody just care about you. You are alone. Na ukijaribu kurush into relationships, upate dem, hizo ni mizigo zingine tu unajibebea na zitakuja kukukost. Pesa yako haiongezeki, but mahitaji inaongezeka. So, stop rushing into relationships. Take your time because time is going to give you the best person mwenye atakuelewa, and it's really going to help you concentrate on your life because your life is even more important than the kind of people you're going to bring in the future. The next point is stop waiting for perfect timing. There is nothing like perfect time. Which of course leads me to the next point. Don't be afraid of failing in public. One of the reasons you're waiting for perfect timing is because you don't want people to see you fail. And there's an American entrepreneur who anaitwa Naval Ravikant alisema that if people see you fail in public, they are going to trust you even more. Usidhani trust inakujanga na perfectionism. People also want to see you fail. People kinda want to know what you are building, whether you're going to be successful or not. They also want to see you fail. So stop being afraid of failing in public, which of course it boosts your accountability and people are going to trust you even more. And if you decide to build in public, don't quit too early, which is my next point. Life, it's hard, and honestly it was meant to be hard. And those who are going to quit early, they are not going to be successful, they are going to fail. And all successful people, they always persist. They always persist because it is in persistence that winning comes. So don't quit too early, take your time. So with that in mind, let's get into the 8 things you should now be doing in your 20s. Number 1 is learn a high income skill. Learn a skill that is going to give you money in today's age. Life is hard nowadays because we are living in a capitalist society. And in a capitalist society, the rules are very simple. People pay you according to the value you provide. If you don't provide any value, you're not going to get anything. This is just the reality of life right now. And so you have to push yourself into learning something of value that you're going to exchange for money in our society. And I remember I used to struggle a lot until I came to learn video editing, content creation, script writing, storytelling, sales and marketing. These are very important skills that are needed in today's society. And 2 years ago, I didn't know any of this, but the fact that I knew we are living in a capitalist society where nobody cares about you unless you have something of value, I forced myself and learned these things. Learn a skill of value and it is going to help you a lot because your money has to run with money. And once you exchange your skills for money, you start saving money, which is my next point. Don't be a spendthrift. Save money. Usikimbilia trends. Usidhani umeachwa nyuma. Life operates on a very simple principle. Buy low, sell high. So expenses zako kila saa zinafaa kuwa chini. Rent yako iko chini. Nguo unaendea tu zile mzuri but mitumba za duka sahi. Usirush kujoin hizi ma communities zenye zinakuitishanga pesa, sijui unasikia kanisa inaenda wapi. Another very important skill in today's age is try learning content creation, which is very important kwa sababu if you look at our society today, everyone has a mobile phone, everyone is on social media. And so content creation is what is going to tell people what you do. Nowadays, people spend so much time on social media. For example, the content I'm doing right now, you can judge me by the kind of person I am. If you are in finances, you can do content concerning about finances. If you are in business or any other field, health, what was psychology, try content creation. Because content is organic marketing. You're going to get people when you're interested na content yako, and with time you're going to convert that content into your audience. And the skill yenye ulikuwa learn probably ni video editing ama ni sales and marketing. You're going to monetize the skill through that audience. Right now, being a content creator is a massive leverage because unaongelesha watu wa 100k bila kutoka kwa nyumba yako. Imagine mtu mwenye anafanya sales uko nje, anaenda anaongelesha watu one on one, watafika hata watu wangapi before achoke? Watu kama 100. But mimi naketi tu kwa meza yangu hapa ndani ya nyumba, naongelesha watu 100k. So, that's how important content creation is in today's age. Then the next point is take more risks while young. Every successful person who is older than us has been telling us that your 20s are the most precious years you will ever have. You have energy and you still have nothing to lose. So instead of us wasting our 20s trying to enter into relationships that zinaenda kutucost, instead of us trying to chase trends zenye zitaisha tu within no time, we should try to take big risks zenye ziko na potential, zenye ziko na a bigger upside. And so this is from all successful people according to what they say. As a young person, take a lot of risks because you will never have another time of taking such risks. My next point is very important, but people don't focus on it so much. In fact, it is the most misunderstood thing in my opinion. Everyone needs to learn communication skills. You have to learn how to communicate with people because we are all in the business of people. Whether you are selling chapati, whether you have an electronic shop, whether you are a content creator, whether you are a teacher, We are all in the business of people. And so we have to learn how to communicate with fellow human beings. We have to learn how to explain our points in a simple way that binadamu mwenzako anaweza kuelewa. We have to learn how to express ourselves. Communication skill, by the way, in today's age, it is one of the most important skill. Even using AI in today's age, you have to know what you're communicating to AI, because garbage in, garbage out. AI, yes, imekuja kusimplify a lot of things in our lives, but you have to know how to communicate with it. You have to know what you want and explain it vizuri to AI so that you can get a good response. Do not ignore communication skills. It is what great salespeople leverage. It is what great leaders leverage. It is what all successful individuals leverage. We have to learn communication skills. And you might think you know how to communicate vizuri until you really try it yourself. I want you to try and record yourself right now after this video. Try to communicate about a certain topic and then rate your communication skills. Because most people think they know how to communicate until they truly record themselves speaking. Wase wengi hawajui communicate, but they often think they know, and that's why they ignore it. So this is a skill you can't afford to ignore if you truly want to be ahead of so many people. Then finally, focus on your health before problems start. And so guys, these are some of the things zenye nimefanya, at least to take me from 0 to 1, and a lot of them I'm always practicing them. Hizi si vitu zenye unafanya alafu unaachana nazo. Afya yako ni kitu yenye unaitunza kila siku. Learning ni kitu yenye unaifanya kila siku. You have to nourish your mind. Na kama hii video imekubamba, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. Na tupatane on the next video.